Kipirigi aka the celebrities host. And by the way, niko na the amazing mtoto flani wa Isiolo, amazing super duper mwenyewe in the building. Anaitwa nani?
Tony, you know what? I've been meaning to tell you this. Mimi si wa Isiolo.
Oh, Isiolo? Wewe wapi?
Marsabit.
Oh, Marsabit Isiolo zinachanganya sana. Mtoto flani amazing, mtoto helwa, mtoto chokolata, mtoto maziwa from Marsabit. Sara Ibrahim.
Unafaa maziwa ya ngamia.
Maziwa ya ngamia. Na leo tuko na msichana flani anaitwa the most loved by Gen Z in 254. She's an actress. Msomi amefanya course ya psychology. Yeye ni influencer. Yeye ni msichana pesa. Msichana mrembo. Shiko mwenyewe.
Asiyekuwa na mambo mengi.
Hana mbwembwe. Ametulia.
Such a chill person.
Kabisa.
Tony. Ata before uendele, I just want to know, Shiko, how do you get to do all these things as a young person, especially because I feel like when you're at this particular age you're in, there's so many things that could have you distracted.
Yeah.
But yo,
hey, I think to be very honest, Nazasamatuni God, I mean, like in such situations, in terms of like I've become so busy, mpaka sina time ya kuwa distracted. You know, people say an idle mind is a devil's workshop. So if you're idle, best believe you will find yourself doing a lot of nonsense, like a lot of things that don't benefit you. So even if it's just making yourself busy in terms of like, actually even over content creation, kijokes too, nilikuwa naingia natengeneza photo shoots. I used to shoot with my friends back in uni. So I used to be busy with school, with work, like I just was busy. So I think even though venye nimejitoa kwa hizi situations ndogo ndogo.
Tony umesikia? Anasema I used to like, wacha nikwambie, you will feel like it's 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and it's just the other day.
Kabisa. One thing
still a baby.
Still a baby. Still children.
Still children. All right. Nafahamu kwamba ulitamani kuwa mtangazaji. You wanted to be on this seat one day.
Yes.
As a journalist.
Yes.
What
I
happened?
wanted to do either journalism or psychology, but I wasn't so sure here, you know. So also COVID happened and all that just changed. I thought I wanted to get into the media space, but also I didn't want to do a course that would take so much of my time in terms of like, I didn't have time to do anything else. So psychology was that for me. Journalism niliona ni kama, hey man, the practical kwanza, it'll be a lot for me. Alafu vitu kwa ground kwanga different as compared to the theory in school. So actually I applaud you guys kufika hapa. You guys are doing an amazing job.
Thank you so much.
But for me I think psychology was the one that I had to go with.
Ama inaweza kuwa pia Mungu alisema nisikue Rashid ukue Lulu. All right.
Shooting your shot.
All right. Unajua lazima before someone afike level yuko, kuna staff alifanya kadhaa na zikafail. Before fika kwenye that thing ambao sasa umefanya acting ambao imekupatia sifa nyingi, influencing ambao imekupatia sifa nyingi. What are things ambazo ulizifanya before that zika backfire kwanza?
I used to do a lot of online selling, but sisi sema zili backfire jutu nili like it was time consuming sana, alafu tena a lot of work, you know. So hata sikuwa na time ya explore as much. I think ni Mungu tu alineka kwa situations where nikifanya kitu it does well, nikifanya kitu it does well, and that's in the most humble way ever.
And how do you get to juggle all this being a content creator, because they all require time, they consume a lot of time. So how do you ensure that, you know what, as an actress I'm on my A game, as a content creator I'm also on my A game?
I think sometimes me cheesy because it gets a lot. It becomes so overwhelming because utapata the deadlines are all meeting up at the same time. But at the same time, I give time to whatever I'm doing at that moment. If I'm on set, I'll give time to that character. I'll do my research. I won't give it half-half. When I'm creating content, I'll have my time for that, and I'll make sure I've dedicated some time to getting the idea, getting a concept that I know would do well on social media. So that's when I end up like, I just give time to whatever is happening at that moment. I don't do things half-baked.
I think like that should be a lesson for the young people out there who are watching and who are looking up to you, Shiko, because the people, let's be very honest here, the people who look at you and be like, oh, Shiko is pretty, she gets all these things because she's pretty, and they don't know how much work you have to put for you to be where you are today.
There's a lot of work, because you can imagine, I've never gotten a role where nimeitiwa tu nikambia, oh baby come set too. I've always had to audition, and you see it's not just the casting director who's determining if you're going to get the job or not. It sees the client, there's a producer behind, there's a director behind it. Also, the other characters will also determine if you're going to get the job or not. So there's so many things that are at play at that point. So always say because of looks you get everything. It doesn't work like that.
Now before we even talk about volume ambayo personally nilipenda sana mtoto fulani ambaye ni plug word ni mbaya before tufike hapo kwa volume, I want to hear your life as a content creator, in the life of content creation from asubuhi to jioni, ukishaamka mpaka jioni unarudi kwa nyumba. Tupatie on a simple day ya Shiko.
Content creation si rahisi. Content creation hata inanga break. Ukilala bado lazima create content. Ukiamka una create content. Like content creation is basically your life, you know. So I mean, ikona challenges zake na ikona perks zake. Of course, you're able to work with amazing brands. You're able to make money. You're also able to teach people educate people, because let me tell you, I've worked with brands where I've also learned things about, you know, the brand. I've also learned new things. For example, right now I think I'm working with a therapy brand as well. So they're giving me therapy, and I didn't even think I needed it like that. But first session nilikuwa nalia, mpaka I'm like, damn, kwani what's up? Like, kwani? Yeah, so I also get to learn a lot more about myself. The challenges, I mean, akunanga 9 to 5. It's either you're doing, even sometimes I'd be on set, but I'm also editing. I'm on the road, I'm editing. Nimetoka set, I'm editing. Like, there's always... Like,
you edit for yourself, your own content? Yeah,
I usually edit for myself. I was taught by a friend of mine how to edit, so... It's easier here because you also have the vision of what you wanted to achieve, so it's just
bringing it into life. Easier.
All right, and one thing I really loved, you know, I'm a big fan of your work. I want to hear. Let's see that one call ambao ulipopigiwa ukaambia want we Shiko tukufiche kwenye volume pale na Real Boogie. How was it? Able to ambia that moment?
Hey, okay. First of all, till you audition. There are 2 auditions. We had a virtual audition where we had to send in our self-tapes. We were given a character brief where we were told, do this and this and this, and then shoot yourself and then send it to us. Once you've done that, then you get called again for the callbacks. Now, the callbacks are physical. We went to the audition room where, what's the name of the production? Kinatosha's production is. So when I got there, niliona kwanza kuna watu wengi, and you know, it's like, because it's the same character, so it's people your age, it's basically everyone who can easily get that job. So your day, hey, the pressure. Let me just say, I saw so many good actors. Alafu, so when I got there, because I had errands to run in the morning, then I got there, then Tosh gave us a whole brief of the characters that we were auditioning for. Nikaka hivi nikona nimevaa jeans, I had a white top, nikasema no, this is not the character that these guys are describing. Imagine I took Anduthi, I went home, I changed, I came back. I was communication with the casting director. I was like, Aki, please, nipati need to chance, let me come back. I just needed to rush home, change, and come back. Because Tosh was telling me, like later on though,
Tosh Gitonga?
Yes, Tosh Gitonga was telling me that he wasn't so sure of if I'm going to be able to age the way that character should age, or you know, because she was older than the rest. She wasn't the same age as Kina Boogie, Kina Faiz. So once I changed, because I came back, I had black jeans, I had a black top, and I had heels. And of course I had my wig and my makeup done, so that was also an advantage. So I auditioned twice. I didn't even feel like I've done like all that. Yeah, because I was panicking, I was overthinking, I was in my mind a lot, I was so anxious, and it happened. But nikasema, you know what, it is what it is. Nikakatu chini nikasema, imagine I've done my best. Hakuna kitu
God,
kingine
do the rest.
From here. I've changed for the character. I've performed my best. I knew the character brief. So I've done everything that I could have done. So after that, nikaenda to home, nikatoa wig, nikaorder food, nikalala, because we were getting the news the same day. So you can imagine how nerve-wracking that was. You would know, and it's a Netflix show. I mean,
it's a big deal.
It's a big deal. You know, also I wanted to work with Tosh Gitonga as well. So it was like all these things happening in my head
at the same time.
So around 7 p.m. I woke up. I had put my phone on D&D. I woke up. And then I'm seeing the notification.
Okay, I was like, some news.
I was like, no, I'm not going to.
Much.
It's too much. So I checked my notifications. I couldn't see what the messages are saying, but I could see the name. So I see the name of the casting director. I'm like, hey,
Kuisha mimi.
I mean, it is what it is at this point, really and truly.
Hiyo 10M ulifanya nini hiyo 10M? Yeah, that time.
Sorry?
10M ulifanya
10M,
nini?
yeah?
Ya acting time ya volume.
10M.
Yeah, yenye ulilipwa.
Hiyo information ilitoa wapi?
Uye za ndani hizo sheke.
Za ndani?
Za ndani sheke.
Ngoja, before nianze kutafuta, guys.
Oh, haikuwa 10M. Oh, sorry, ni 5. Si 5.
So anyway, as I was saying,
naona Tommy anataka kukuputa on the spot. Leo ni birthday yake, utaki watu wamsendie gifts. Sasa dema kona do.
So niko na jina casting director, nika tap on the message, niko na congratulations, nikajua Kamingiana. So that's how I got into volume. I had to put in the work as well, so it wasn't just luck or a pretty face.
So which has been your most challenging character for you to execute?
I would say Sly from Anastoto.
Yeah?
Yeah, Sly from Anastoto.
And then you do it very effortlessly.
Do you know, I didn't even know I could pull it off. Because the first time I saw the script, I was with Kina Anstella. And you see, Anstella has played such roles in terms of like, she did it in Suena Journey.
Yeah, Suena Journey.
Yeah. So for her, she did that.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to over-exaggerate, you know, like, Sly needed a lot of energy.
Yeah.
So when I saw the script, kwanza naona Butia ametuandikia scene moja nika 3 pages. I'm like, bro, alafu ni ma monologues. So you had, and then they had specific jokes that you had to say it at a specific time. Does it make sense? So even though venye niliona script, nika feel, hey, I don't think I'd be able to hack it. And I think Ansela can guide too. I was able to work through that character pole, and that's how I hacked Sly, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy.
Ndio hiyo sasa nilikuwa nataka hiyo. And ushaipewa sorry, ilikuwa imetoka kidogo hiyo. Ushaipewa role katika acting ambao unafeel kabisa hii role ni fit. Ama unaikataa lakini unasema ai juu ya pesa tu inabidi kidogo ni chape.
But unajua kama ikufit inakuwa ngumu itaonekana kwa
director anasema kwamba hii shiko inakufit but kivyako na feel hapana kuna some bad words ni nini tu kama hivyo because I think there is something Pascal Tokodi was featured kwa Abel Mutua juzi na kuna some words inabidi atumie ambazo hapendi personally alisema mimi tu niliambiwa na Abel Mutua nitumie hizi words ishapata that situation.
Yes, Second Family we were casting a lot but I felt like I wasn't against it, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, it wasn't me. Yeah, so you get, ilini challenge to some extent, but also it wasn't hard to pull off. It's just that there's specific things. But ikifika point where I'm getting cast for roles that I'm not comfortable with, I'm not gonna take the job. Aki, I'm not gonna take the job because najijua, especially when it comes to like nudity, so that's a discussion.
Because I wanted to ask you about that because we're having a conversation with someone very big in this industry, and he was like, right now, when you have to play some of those scenes that includes nudity and all, you bargain for a higher pay.
Yes.
Like, is it something that you're always like, hey, manze, what will my parents think of me?
Yeah, because you see this, being in the public space, people will share these things.
Yes.
And then your auntie Sujui will see it, Sujui where.
Oh, yeah.
To me, mama
Family
so
gathering.
if you block your mom, they won't see. So, plus, I don't think I'm at that stage. I don't think Kenya pays to the extent where I can compromise, to be very honest. And I'm saying this with the utmost respect.
Yeah.
But kuna kuangalia 20% nudity clause. So
kabisa. And even before Sarah apitia feedback za WhatsApp on the other side, I want to hear there is something about personally nimeipenda lakini sijaelewa vizuri. It's good to be open. Whatever you guys are doing kwa Instagram na Real Boogie, then unatuambia flip the phone. Make sure you take the phone. Usiwatch ikiwa hivi. What is that? Hebu tuambie.
So basically, as actors lazima we keep practicing. We need to keep pushing ourselves. We can't be comfortable and wait for the next job for us to be able to practice our craft. So I mean, Boogie came up with this idea where we can do short scenes from the shows that we've done.
Okay.
And so we've been just taking a lot of snippets from popular shows and then we just reenact them. So that's how we started Pole Tu. Also, they act as show reels.
Hey, Tony has decided to be a gentleman. Hey, Tony, what's happening?
Today is a beautiful day for super actress mwenyewe Ciku mwenyewe in the building, and it's good to give someone flowers like you are alive. And this one for you on this amazing day, because you see someone on her birthday kuja kwa interview si rahisi.
True.
But because you have honored our invite, Ciku, this one for you.
Thank you.
It's good to give some flowers like you're high. Yeah.
Hey, Stony, bonga points zimepanda. Bonga points zimepanda.
Next time nitaweka thao ni roll. Kwa sasa sina uwezo wa thao. Lakini nitaweka ile ya. Pia kuna ka chocolate kwa hapa nani? This one for you.
Nani alisema vijana wa Meru si romantic?
So today is your birthday and Mungu akubariki sana. Keep inspiring generation. Gen Z wanakupenda sana. You are the most loved by Gen Z in 254. Today is your birthday, si ndio?
Yes.
Najua a lady, oh sorry.
I swear.
This one, all right?
Hey, Shiro.
Yeah. So you know.
Oh, she's crying. Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday. Yeah.
To many more returns.
Amen.
To winning more gigs, sindio?
Kabisa.
And conquering the world.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Tuwekee ngoma kidogo jamani.
Lazima tu dance.
Lazima tu dance. Simama tu pole. Yeah, this one for you. Shikilia tu flowers.
Wapi mziki?
Hey! From the top. Haya.
Ajana dumu la maji nasije akakumwagia. Anaka picha kako nitaka post. Poso kupenda itawa cost. Leo siku yako nishajikoki. Ndugu rafiki zako tunasema happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Ngoja.